Hello, welcome to another weekly live with me, myself, Roy B, Man of Merlin. The weekly animal totems live, that is. And I'm reaching all the way around the world. A follower in California has found me somewhere, somehow, which is great. So expansion happens when it's meant to happen, and it's great to be global as well. And this week, I'm going to be using the same deck as last week. And yeah, so hopefully everyone's had an amazing few days, and the energies tailed off a bit. The really strong energies have tailed off a little bit, so we're being given a bit of a break and a bit of a respite, so we can take stock and take on board all those light codes and downloads and DNA upgrades that have come in. We're able to integrate some of those and gain new insights about our purpose and everything like that. And opportunities are coming along because the one thing I've been seeing a lot of in animal realm over the last probably couple of weeks almost is the grasshopper, which is all about taking that leap of faith. So it's about stillness, then taking the leap when it presents itself, and then stillness, and then taking the leap when it presents itself. And there's big energy coming for that as well, because Jupiter is currently in conjunction with Uranus in Taurus. And what that represents is miracles and unexpected opportunities, and opportunities out of left field, things that you never probably even thought you'd even manifested or asked for. So if a random opportunity comes to you this week, and it's definitely a positive opportunity, take it. Don't think about it, take it. So in that regards, the hashtag this week is going to be grasshopper. Hashtag grasshopper if you'd like an individual reading for the week. And then, yeah, you'll get a personalized reading after I've done the weekly readings. So looking forward to seeing what each and every one of you have coming in for you this week. Excuse me, I'm just trying to do a couple of things. And as this is only going out on YouTube, just hashtag grasshopper. Please, yeah, say hello in the comments and everything like that. Well, for those that are watching, hello, my beloved, hashtag grasshopper. So we've got one in, which is great. Yeah, like and subscribe to the channel as well to help me grow, and you'll also get notifications when I do these lives, because it's always planned for Tuesday morning, Brisbane, Australia, Brisbane time at 8:30, but I'm always open to the flow, so sometimes it does change as well. So just with that notification, you'll always be informed when that is. So without further ado, let's see what energy are coming in for this week with this magical conjunct of planets. It was Earth Day yesterday, so there's a full moon today as well, so the energies will start peaking again. So we'll see what animals are here to guide you for all of that. And who's the first one? Monday, Tuesday. So the first card I've got is Gorilla. So this is about being in your power. As much as it has like a little saying at the bottom there that I show up for you to read, for me, I'm an intuitive reader, so I kind of ignore that unless it feels intuitively relevant. But for me, this is about standing in your power in such a way that people instantly recognize it. So it's almost like puffing your chest out, but sitting there on your throne almost. So this is about being in your king/queen divine energy for the rest of the week, which is about boundaries, which is about saying no. So today is about saying no if what has been presented doesn't align with your queen or king. The gorillas are very, very powerful, but also very gentle, but you don't mess with them. So this is a day about having that boundary going, I'm not to be messed with today, but you come to me with compassion and I'll happily communicate and be gentle with you. So it's having that gentle strength today. That's the gorilla message. Such a beautiful energy. Yeah. So that's today's gorilla. Let's see what we have on for tomorrow, which is Wednesday. And we're coming to the end of another month already. It feels like every time I do these lives, rather than just get over to a new month, I come to the end of one. There doesn't seem to be any middle bits of the months anymore. So why this is relevant this month? Well, actually, I mean, my dad passed away a couple of years ago. It would have been his birthday this month. It was born on the 1st, which is April Fool's Day, which I explained at the start of the first weekly live of April, of what April Fool's Day is about. So it wouldn't surprise me if there's a pigeon card in there that comes up, because you used to raise pigeons. It maybe is around right now. I do mediumship. So the next card for today is Peacock. So interestingly enough, this seems to be very much more overt card than Gorilla, which is reserved but massively in your power. Whereas this is almost like Emperor's New Clothes energy, where he's actually got clothes. Really stand yourself out, put yourself out there to the world. If you've been shying away and you've learned a new skill and you're not sure if people accept it, just go for it. This is a card of definitely being overtly out. Really just, even if, even if you do a dance on TikTok, something silly like that, it's having that fun as well. Being loud and proud and unashamed of who you know yourself to be. So it's about being yourself unashamedly. And so if you've been hiding any of that, tomorrow's energy is going to be about, let's start tweaking that, changing that. So if you're normally a person that wears a lot of bright colours, but you tend to wear grey or black because you don't want to stand out, get in your wardrobe, get the bright colours on and just walk through, wherever you go out and about that day. Just with your chest out and that confidence, and people will take notice. But not in a negative way. They'll be like, oh, wow, she looks good, or he looks good. So it's about the colours tomorrow. Now, another interesting story about peacocks, the reason they got these little scrawny little legs is because they're actually very good at snake hunting. So there might be a bit of an element of revealing, because I think I remember last week there was a snake in the grass card, and I think that was Fridays, if I remember rightly. So this is about being able to root that person out, because you're in your power and because you're being who you are unashamedly. That's going to sort of trigger them and create them to show their true colours, because a snake will try and rise up and stick its fangs out when it's threatened. So it will try and strike as a defense mechanism. So by you being in your power and in your true colours, that will draw out true colours of others as well. So this is about drawing out the true colours of others, true colours of others. Peacock. So that's a very powerful. Be yourself, and you'll draw out true colours of those around you. Be the mirror. Wednesday, so Thursday. I've got an interesting feel these cards. Make this illusion. So Thursday is dog. So to me, I'd completely ignore that right and don't feel it's relevant. This is about loving your community. Dogs teach us unconditional love. That's their main mission in life. You know, no matter how they're treated, they still love their master. And we've treated ourselves bad throughout our whole lives in one form or another. And we've also treated ourselves well, of course. But Thursday's energy is about loving the master, which is you. Maybe setting a routine to connect with source and do a routine of gratitude, which is giving thanks for everything. Dogs give thanks. You know, you give them a treat and they're thankful for the rest of their life. And you may never give them a treat ever again and they'll still love you because you gave them one treat one day. They're also, again, good at a good messenger for boundary protection. Tacy, I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. That's the lady in California. Is back from the shops. So I haven't got to the personal readings yet, Tacy. It's #grasshopper. If you'd like a personal reading for the week. Yeah, so dog's all about being faithful to yourself and who you truly are, faithful to your inner master. So it's a day of mastery, but honoring that with gratitude about what's got you there. So maybe even take in the evening, just take stock and just maybe get one of those little A5 books and with lined A5 books and just fill that page with things you're grateful for that's got you to where you are today. And that'll be honoring your inner master. So that will remind you of your journey, what you've been through, what you've come through, what you've overcome, and where it's got you to today in a powerful sense. So yeah, that's Thursday. Let's go Friday. Well, it's all about the primates today. Chimpanzee, because we had gorilla earlier. Now, I feel that's actually very relevant. So Friday's about being very balanced, being able to use intuition, but also use logic. Chimpanzees are very good at creating tools with sticks to get ants out of holes and very industrious that way. One of the few animals in the animal kingdom that make tools like we used to do many, many years ago. And it's because they've got opposable thumbs, just like us. So it's having that logical world industriousness for Friday. So overcoming problems using the mind, but also combining it with intuition. So if you can't overcome a problem or a challenge, allowing intuition to give you insights to find a different way that wouldn't normally be considered the way to do it. So it's not about shortcuts, it's just about creating a new way. Use your mind, and if you get stuck, then call on intuition to help guide you. So that's Friday. So there's probably going to be some challenges Friday. The universe is going to throw a curveball at you to overcome. The universe likes to test us. So I don't feel it's not going to be a big test. It's just going to be something. The universe loves to throw these little challenges at us just to keep us on our toes, essentially. So that card's jumping. It's a Saturday. And this one's been coming out a lot of late, which is the sea cow, the dugong, the manatee. So with whatever challenge that comes out on Friday, accept it for what it is. I feel this is exactly the same message as it was last week, in that just stay the course. You know, manatees are very slow moving. They tend to be in more shallower waters. They're not deep sea creatures by any means. And they're very methodical in how they travel through the waters. So this is about progressing through a challenge slowly but steady. And it's emotional because it's a water creature. So some emotions will come to the surface. Maybe that's what Friday's energy is. And it's about using the mind first to see the logic of it, and then using intuition to see the unseen of it. And intuition is your emotions, is your feminine side. It's that compassionate. So be compassionate with yourself, whatever challenge arises, because often we're hard on ourselves and we push ourselves, which makes us go like that. And then our mind shuts down and our heart shuts down. So by being open and being compassionate with yourself or with others, if it involves a challenge with someone else, the situation and challenge will be resolved nice and steadily. So that's Saturday. Then Sunday. So just remember, if you'd like a personalised reading for the week, hashtag the grasshopper to receive a personalised reading. Also, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel so you receive notifications when I go live. It helps grow that channel as well, and when it gets the algorithm, when it gets traction and responses, it means it's an active account, so it gets shown more as well. That was Saturday. So Sunday, we check to make sure we're doing the right thing. So Sunday, very similar to the Manatee actually in creatures, walrus. This has never come out before, so this is really great. So with walrus, you tend to see them more out of the water rather than in the water. These amazing tusks, which is about grounding. So they live on rocks when they're out of the water, and they've got these tusks for, it's more for mating and protection. It's like antlers and stuff like that. So this is about grounding and staying present in the physical realm. This is as much as this is an emotional water-based creature, its main habitat is on land. So any situation, any emotion, this is about getting out in Mother Nature, getting your bare feet on the ground so that you can ground any light codes that have been downloaded over the week, or any DNA upgrades, or even to get insights on anything going on throughout your life at the moment, to get deeper clarity. That's about grounding into the physical realm. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday is all about more being present in the physical realm, being in your human heart, human mind, and just walking that human journey for a few days, because it's this human body that is able to manifest things into this anything spiritual and energetical into this physical realm. We need this vessel to be able to do that. Yeah, so I'm not getting any more insights. It's just about grounding and staying human for a few days. I mean, in the card itself, it says about being vigilant about a current situation. Well, that's kind of what the Saturday card, and it says pay attention to signs and omens, well, which is good because signs and omens are presented in the physical. I'd actually do a workshop on that. I do a one-day retreat really on how to see physical omens and signs in the physical environment, in the physical matrix, and then use intuition and knowledge how to interpret that for your life. Ancient masters would run a village on those kinds of signs they'd see on their daily walk. So maybe even go for a walk out in nature on Sunday and see what gets presented at your feet. And no matter how obscure take a picture of it and then see what you can feel and tune in and figure out what the interpretation may be. And if that feels right, then trust that, go that, follow that. And then Monday, the last animal of the week, is snow leopard. Wow, didn't even know this card was in here. Amazing. So yeah, again, this is about snow leopards. Are very, very, you don't see them. You really don't see them in the wild. Very unusual. They're almost like a unicorn in that respect. So this is about not being seen. It's not about there's this ice and cold energy around the snow leopard. And it's about not necessarily being cold toward others in a negative sense, but just having that energetic barrier to go, you know what, I'm doing my own journey today. So it's take time in solitude, because that way you can get clarity without interference and dealing with others. I know that's not always possible, but as best you can, get some solitude for Monday. So if you're at work all day, then obviously in the evening, or even get up a little bit earlier and just take that time out to sit in quiet thoughts and see what comes in. Because it also sometimes shows you where your mind's at. Because when we're busy doing other stuff, we don't get to see where our mind is at and what we're focusing on when manifesting. So this is kind of a good check-in, a card to check in. Check in where your mind's at. Gives you an idea what you're manifesting or what you're focusing on, which will then manifest. See that quiet, that silence. Allow your mind to wander, allow it to just do its thing. Taking time out so that you can get clarity on the next stages of your life. So yeah, so that's all for the week. So just a quick recap. Today's is gorilla, standing in, being strong, showing who you truly are. Peacock is Wednesday. We have dog for Thursday. Chimpanzee for Friday. Saturday was manatee, dugong, sea cow, walrus, and then obviously again just the snow leopard that was today. So all very it's quite a flow week this week with all those animals. There's a bit of both, a bit of standing in your power, a bit of being standing out of your power, a bit in your heart and in your mind. So it's an amazing flow week. The full moon will bring up emotions as well. So just remember, #grasshopper for personal readings. I'll see who's we've got. So beginning with my beloved, Yuda. She was with me when I saw the grasshoppers. A lot of big green grasshoppers. Take that leap into abundance. So Aida, let's see what we've got. Personal reading, we've got you for the week. Ironically, no cards have been jumping, and I have the #grasshopper. I love the universe just doing those things. Probably my spirit team to tell me that. That's the card. There we go. Penguin. So period of darkness. So I don't think it's been a darkness. I just feel it's been more of not a flat line, but that little pause between heartbeats. And because we've recently moved and things have been not fully back burner, but we've not really set intentions to move forward at a quicker pace. Well, that flattened period is about to end. So, whatever opportunity is coming in is going to make the heartbeat go bing, bing, like that. Interesting enough, that's almost like the grasshopper energy, that take that leap. And penguins, they do leap, they'll shuffle along, and then when they're at the water, that's when they leap. So could even be a leap into emotions. There's that cold energy again, like was in snow leopard. They're not solitary creatures though. Penguins mate for life, so that's relevant too. So it's not going to be a journey on your own. The males nurture the eggs as much as the females. They're taking in turns. So this is about a nurturing of an idea that's about to take a leap forward. So it's going to be a good week. So you've done your shuffling along, and you're at the precipice. That's what I feel. There's something coming. There's a change. There's a change coming that you're going to dive fully into, and that you'll easily manage. Because as much as penguins are birds, the way they fly is in water. They're designed to be very efficient swimmers. So yeah, penguin. So get ready, because there's about to be a leap into something deep and amazing that you'll easily manage. So there's going to be no stress. Yeah, amazing card. But as much as we didn't do hashtag grasshopper with Casey Ahuna Shark, I'll do one for you. So Casey, you got elk. So your personal reading for the week is elk. This is about honoring your power, being who you truly are, and then not so much demanding respect, but just by being who you are, those that matter. So the saying is, so if you stood, no matter how quirky a personality you have, if you are just yourself, those who mind that you're being that way don't matter. And those who matter don't mind. So it's about ignoring I'm just going to say this, it's about ignoring the idiots around you, because they don't matter. Don't take on board what idiots say. Be who you are unashamedly for the week, and then see your life change. When we're truly who we're meant to be, and be that person every day, and stand in our power as that, our life becomes the life it was meant to be. But the only way to get into that, align with that energy, is to be who we are, rather than who we're expecting people to think we are. So hopefully that makes sense. It's just about being you, no matter how quirky that personality is. Be you, and you'll attract the right people into your life, and the idiots will leave. So yeah, that's it. I'll see what's in for me for the week. See what comes in. We've got more messages. It's about fast moving pace, sense of humour. Yeah, it's just about fast moving forward, staying on the path, staying on the road, and keeping going, regardless of who's trying to. I'm getting the Dory song from Finding Nemo. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep going forward. As long as I just keep going forward, I'll get to my destination. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Again, please like and subscribe to Roy Bean Man at Merlin channel. You'll receive a notification when I do the lives and any other things that I do. And I'll see you again next week for the weekly Animal Totems lives. Oh, one final thing. My Oracle deck that I created with this amazing artist down in Sydney is in the final stages. So we're getting the demo decks created. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I'll be using my own personal deck, which will probably be the deck that I'll use moving forward every week. Why not? It's the one I created. I know it well. I was the one that channeled and downloaded all the descriptions for the animals. So I know them well. Anyway, until that happens, have a great week. Enjoy the energies. Stay in your lane. Enjoy the flow. Trust intuition. Take care, everybody. Thank you.